Hello, my name is Holger Betz, working as a cybersecurity solution architect within Siemens Energy, here in the business for controls and digitalizations, responsible for cybersecurity in our Omnivise T3000.
And hello, my name is Manfred Lustig. I'm the Industrial Cybersecurity Officer for Omnivise T3000, and today we want to talk about cybersecurity.
What is cybersecurity in a power plant all about?
In the old days, when people wanted security, they built fortresses to have several lines of defense called the defense in depth principle.
Protecting a power plant against cyber attacks is based on pretty similar ideas, yet on a highly sophisticated level.
Every plant needs someone to operate it. In the past, it was done by hand and on site. There was no automation and system interconnection available. What's more, in the past, power plants were completely isolated from the rest of the world and had no internet connection.
Today, however, the operation is much more automated and an instrumentation and control system is used to operate the whole power plant. In addition, industrial networks are increasingly interconnected, which increases the attack surface enormous.
How does Omnivise T3000 Cybersecurity reduce the plant's attack surface?
To return to our fortress example, the threat environment has changed, which is why we now protect the production environment with several layers of cyber defense mechanisms.
Omnivise T3000 Cybersecurity and its defense in depth approach make it really hard for an intruder to attack the critical infrastructure.
Let's take a look at this holistic cybersecurity concept which covers the entire life cycle of the INC system.
We are not only building protective walls around the power plant assets, we are also ensure that the cybersecurity system development process is executed according to internationally recognized standards.
This ensures our concept remains secure even after further development in the future.
Power plant operation is another key element of our concept, with a special focus on identifying and detecting potential risks, which is part of the secure development process.
Our solutions are specifically tested and maintained to support critical infrastructure.
An important part of this is that we protect the network environment from unauthorized access with features such as two-factor authentication.
What is two-factor authentication and how does it work?
Two-factor authentication, or 2FA, is a procedure to identify a human person. It combines two different and independent components, so-called factors.
Access to protected premises or plant assets is granted only with the double proof of identify.
The particular advantage of this 2FA method is that it does not require an internet connection or additional hardware.
For example, a time-based on-time password is supported as a second authentication factor via 2FA applications such as Google Authenticator and Microsoft Authenticator.
And what else does the defense in-depth concept offer?
Using the defense in-depth approach also separates T3000 different network segments called zones, each having its own security safeguard.
This ensures compromise in one layer does not undermine the integrity of the whole solution. The main layers in the architecture compromise. On the external access layer, communication is most open and interfacing with internet and office environment is possible. Demilitarized zones, or DMZ, protect the critical infrastructure of the solution and the wider environment from the external access. All communication between internal and external will have to be done via a DMZ.
The application layer hosts the T3000 application server to operate the power plant. It also includes the main cybersecurity functions and features.
On the automation layer, the logical controllers are connected for automation of the power plant, which is also the most critical zone.
What can I expect from you?
We harden our system by default with proven hardening measures, provided by the Center for Internet Security, so-called CIS.
Of course, Our Omnivise T3000 system is certified according to IEC 62443 4-1 and 3-3, the leading standard for IT security for industrial communication networks.
Now, this is only a short overview what Omnivise T3000 Cybersecurity can do for you. Check out our website or contact us for further information. Thanks for joining us today.